And there's this other note from the visit today. A North Texas family of a Marine imprisoned in Russia right now made a desperate effort today to get the president's attention while he was out here. It worked. Late this afternoon, the president called the family of Trevor Reed and Jason Allen, who is going to join us here live in Fort Worth. My understanding is you were standing next to them when that call came in.
Yeah, we were right there, Doug, and this was a very unexpected and very emotional moment for the Reed family. They have worked with all levels of government trying to get their son released from prison in Russia. They have never asked for a direct audience with the president before, but since he was coming here today, they decided this was the time to ask. Now, they were told he wasn't going to have time to meet with him. They decided to come out here and give it a shot anyway. So we can show you some video as the president's motorcade was arriving here at the Tarrant County Resource Connection. The family stood along the route. They held banners and they held signs. And as the presidential limousine drove by, Paula Reed, Trevor's mother, was certain that she saw President Biden point at her and acknowledge her. And then as they stood out here about an hour or so later, just after the president had finished his speech, Paula's phone rang. It was the White House, and they put the president on the line.
He kept saying over and over again how horrible he felt that he couldn't stop. And he wanted to let us know that Trevor is something that he thinks about every day. So obviously those better words could not be heard by a mother whose son is there. And he said he understands that Trevor's health is very critical and that he wants to do whatever he can do to bring him home as soon as possible.
Reed spoke with their son on Friday and again on Monday, and that was the first time that they have talked with him going all the way back to July. He has been in solitary confinement. He has tuberculosis, and he told his parents on that last call on Monday that he believes that the government at this point has forgotten about him. They hope to be able to talk to him again soon and tell him that that is not actually the case. The president told the family today that he is going to get with his staff to make an appointment for them to come visit with him in Washington. And they are confident, Doug, that even with the ongoing war in Ukraine, that a prisoner swap or prisoner transfer could still happen.
The thought remains hopeful, even in these horrible diplomatic times, obviously, that they're all in the middle of. Jason Allen, thank you so much.